try again. Well, it is again if you've seen the other videos. If you haven't, I would recommend you go and check out videos 1 and 2 of this 3 set of movable riffs videos. So the whole idea of these are that you've got a riff or a bunch of riffs that you can move around. You're not stuck. You can use them in different genres. You could put it in metal. You could put it in, well, I suppose they're more bluesy, but you could put it in even in jazz, I suppose, if you really wanted to go that far, but you just have to be a bit more careful to make it sound right. But generally these are aimed at rock and blues. This one here's a wee bit more rock and roll to me. Sort of inspired by Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good. But it's just a simple, effective way of using 2 notes together. Rather than bending them, we're going to slide them. So again, running through the box, of course the pentatonic scale is in the tab as well, in case you're not familiar with it. Right, so we'll run through it again. It's 5, 8, 5, yeah, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. So the root note, the end note's here, but it goes on up here. Adding in that makes it a complete box. Right, so that's in the PDF. Very important that you have that shape, and very important that you play it just as a reminder, like that. Try and get that fingering down. Apart from anything else, it's good for the stretching. If you did have some fancy licks and you wanted to build up speed, you need that wee finger coming in here on that 8th fret. So do work on that. Right, so the whole idea is to say this riff is sort of inspired by a wee bit of sort of Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good, sort of rock and rollish. So I'll play it and then I'll explain what I'm doing. So it's like, so what I'm doing here is, again, I would call this an outside riff because I'm coming from outside where the box sits. So the box is on the 5th, but I'm coming from the 4th. I'm coming into the box. So hence why I'm saying it's outside the box riff. So I'm doing a double string 2, string 1. Right, so I'm hitting both at the exact same time as a slide. Just grabbing the 5 on the G and hitting the root note of the key we're in, which is A. So if your chord in the background was an A minor. Right, totally movable. The whole point of all these riffs that I'm doing these 3 videos on is that they're movable and reusable in different keys. So if we take the scale, just come down to the 3rd here. Same scale again, only now we're in G pentatonic minor. So 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, and that higher note is 6 on the E. So we're going to come from outside, instead of now being the 4th to the 5th slide, and we're going from the 2nd to the 3rd. So on the tab I've purposely done them in the key of A, but you should really experiment moving these about, because songs and keys change all the time. Obviously if you're doing it in F, it's a bit more awkward because we can't slide in. But you could go from the open strings really if you wanted to. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad. What about a flat key where it's a bit more awkward? Say we were in B flat minor. Just your box. Sorry, I put myself off there. I was talking. Yeah. Sorry, still the same box. So now it's a 6, 9, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 9. Same shape. Again, check your shape layout. Keep the fingers spaced. 1st, 4th, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 1st, 4th. So now I'm going to slide in, because the box is falling here on the 6th fret. I'm going to slide in from the 5th. You notice a bit of vibrato there at the end. That's just the 3rd finger. You probably notice that as well if you're doing some riffs. A lot of them finish on a bit of vibrato. I always think it sounds kind of a bit flash, but it sounds good. So we're sliding in from the 5th. 2 strings at the same time. Hit the 6th fret on the G. Land on your root note of which is B flat. So simple ideas, but totally reusable and totally movable. And hopefully I'll have another wee short series of riffs like that soon. But hopefully that gives you some ideas, and actually a really good start, as Johnny B. Good does. It's a good start to a sort of that rock and roll sound. So it's a good starting point for a solo. So always good to have. I really like, and when I was learning, I loved to have riffs that were reusable. So they're like your sort of, what would you say? You've got these in your arsenal, and you can go, right, okay, what are we playing here? So C sharp minor or B minor, right? I want to put this riff in, but don't tell anybody. Just use them. They don't know, you know. So when you learn them, you can take them with you. There'll be a lot more of these. So maybe be some. Just thinking off the top of my head, maybe some arpeggio things like nice sort of fancy sounding where you're raking the strings. There's loads of options, so I'll be putting up some more videos very soon on this. But in the meantime, as I said, please download, if you want, download the PDF of this. The scale will be on the PDF. I have a couple of Facebook groups as well, one on acoustic guitar, one on lead guitar. So I wouldn't mind if you post some video content and tips and ideas. I'm trying to build a massive online sort of lead guitar, at the minute lead guitar community. Eventually ukulele and bass if you play those. So, but at the minute it's lead guitar and acoustic guitar focus. So if you have any tips or any questions, just send me a wee message and I'll try and help out as much as I can. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be pretty soon. Alright, see you later and good luck. Okay, bye.